Hello, hello everyone. How are we all today? Tonight? This afternoon? This morning? Whatever time of day it is for you. Morn after eve, as we now like to say. I'm hoping I'm live. Can you see and hear me okay? I'm waiting for my iPad to jump to life, but it's taking a little while. Huh. You can see and hear me. Oh, right. My iPad hasn't come on yet. Oh, it has. Blimey. Gosh, that was slow. I actually thought there was a problem there. Good. I'm glad you can see and hear me. That's perfect. Is it looking okay? I did have a wee adjustment of the focus and I think it was fine, but let me know if you can see it all right. I would use the board, but there's not really much on the board, so I'm just using the box lid. There's loads of people here tonight. I came in and there was already loads of chat, so I'm just going to say a very quick hi to everybody. We've got Philip and Cara, Concerning Blue and Thomas. Hello to you all. Gryffindor's here, but not for very long, you said. Which is a shame, but I do understand Gryffindor, and I'm glad you're here just now. We've got Claudia and who else? Who else? Who else? SS and Sam. Hi to you guys. Dexter's here. Hello, Dexter. Ohana and Natalie are both here. I'm just looking at this on my iPad. It's a bit easier than on my laptop. And Glenda's here and Soul Empress. Hello, you guys. Angela. Clark. Hi, Clark. And Nance is here. Hello, Nance. Oh, there's loads here. Peacemaker Deb. Rose. Sybil's here. Hello. Perfect. Oh, well, thank you all for being here. There's lots of you here tonight. I read the wee thing you wrote, Thomas, about settling in to watch it last night. Sorry to disappoint you. Last night was Friday. I don't do it on a Friday. But I am here today. And I'm back with the life puzzle, which I'm really loving. We are on, I think, part 5 now. I don't, it doesn't feel like we've done that many, but it's going really, really well. I don't have all boards out in front of me tonight. I do have one board just off to the right that just has some boats on, but I'm not really working on anything on that side. So I've left that over there. I can grab it if I really need it, but I can't see myself needing it tonight. And the reason for that is because I was going to work on all of these animals tonight. I've basically gone from this side and worked my way across. So what I did to start with was this pink sky in the corner and the planets and a few of the planets and things came together over here. I think I managed to get the lighthouse and the house together fairly early on. Then I moved on to the boats and the sails, which is why I've got a little bit from the bottom right section there. I've got a little bit of the edge and some of the boats. So there was that, and then I sort of did the birds and filled some of the sky in. So it was all just kind of moving this way. And then last week I was working on these balloons, some of the sky, and this rainbow and some of the birds. Now, actually, made a bit of a boo-boo last week because I was filling in bits of sky and birds as best I could from what I had in the box, but what I'd forgotten was I had a bunch of pieces on my bottom board here that I'd covered over with one of these boards because I had the two boards next to each other, and I'd forgotten they were there. So then I finished up the live stream and I moved the board off and I found all these pieces. I was like, oh, I forgot they were there. So I did put a few in. Not so many that you'll notice, I don't think, but it's really frustrating because I was like really, really looking for pieces that I knew should be there, but they just weren't there. And it's because they were hidden under a board. So don't let me do that again this time. Don't let me cover pieces up and then forget about them. So yeah, like this bit here, this bit here on the right hand side actually belongs on the next board, but I left it here because it attaches here and it doesn't attach to anything on the other side. But there was a bunch of pieces I managed to fill in here and a couple up here. So this is really what I did last week, and then that's the top right. So I filled in a few gaps there. That's the most full section I've got so far. And then I filled in some gaps here as well. This is top middle. So it's really, really coming together really nicely. So I'm really pleased. I will keep this one handy at the top because I feel like if I'm going to find any gap pieces, they'll probably be in the animals because we've got some bird here and stuff like that with brown in. So I've probably missorted those in the animal pile. But well, it definitely goes there, but it's a wavy, so it's not staying still. So I've got that handy if I need to fill in any gaps. But I'm going to, in actual fact, the animals start here on this board. But they also go down onto the next board. So what I thought I would do, this is the edge where all the animals are. What I thought I would do is just do all the animals just in one block and then move it into place afterwards. I thought that was going to be the easiest way to do it. So that's my plan. So I have the pieces ready here. They're the animal pieces. They're clownfish, these ones at the bottom here. So I won't need to look at those for now. And these are leftovers, these ones in the middle. So I've got all the pieces I need. And I'll read the chat again in a second, but I'm just going to put my box lid on the stand. And then at least I will be able to look at the picture. There we go. So, right. Hello all, I'm here with my grandson Vice, watching along. Hi Claire, how are you doing? And hello grandson. Glad you're here. Godspeed. With all your wildlife puzzling, you're so good at animals. Well, I'm hoping so. I'm hoping it's been good practice, Clark. I mean, I must admit the giraffe and the zebra patterns and the tigers and stuff feel like feel like I'm gonna be, intuitively just knowing where they are. Like tiger, zebra. But I mean, there's a lot of different types of animals and they've all got different colours and patterns and things like that. So I do think that it won't be too bad. But I've also got some greenery in there. There's like a little rocky hill um that the lighthouse and that's standing on, and I've chucked those all in with the animals as well. So these pieces should, in theory, put a good chunk together. And I'm hopeful I can get a lot of that done during this particular live. So we'll see how we go anyway. Depends how much chatting I do as well. Good morning, after Eve to you. Hello, Megan. How are you? Able to join a Saturday live? This summer has just flown by. Oh, tell me about it. Glad to be back to Saturday evening puzzling with this group. Oh, good. We're glad you're back. Always trying to expose my secret identity. I know. It's not good. Hi, Matt. How you doing? Hello, everyone. Hi, Jill. Currently sat on a beach whilst watching Vicky. Oh, sounds good. Like it. I hope my battery and signal lasts. Oh, it's nice, Jill. Thank you. Clark Kent, I mean. When you really think about it, Superman is just Clark Kent without the glasses, right? World's worst kept secret identity, lol. This is true. This is true. I'm so sorry, Vicky. I finished the Pokemon puzzle, but I'm getting another Buffalo Pokemon puzzle for the next stream. I just couldn't wait or stop. It was way too fast. Oh, don't apologize. That's absolutely fine. Honestly, everyone who puzzles along with me with live stream puzzles, they always beat me. It's because I can only do it once a week. So that's fine, but that's cool. You're going to get another one, though. I mean, if anything, it's good that you enjoyed it. Wait, I want to be on a beach too. I know, wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice? I hope to get the two that were on the poster. Hint, hint, Mum. Did you hear that, Mum? She hopes to get the two that are on the poster. I've seen that. Don't be, it's evening and I'm freezing watching Husband fishing. Oh no. Oh, well, at least I'm not doing the fish tonight. It's the land animals tonight. There are some birds on the water, but I don't think there's any fish as far as I can tell. So let's get, oh gosh, I don't know whether to get the entire pile out. I might just get a few and just turn them over. We can do a bit of micro sorting, can't we? Because I'm wondering whether or not to separate out like grassy bits. We've got some grassy bits here. That looks like leopard or something like that. Giraffe. I'm just going to kind of separate really obvious ones to start with. Any with grass on, I'll put to one side. And hopefully that'll help me get some areas together. We've got zebra there. Another zebra. It's just so I don't get because often what I do is I just put the entire pile in front of me, and then when I start flipping, I'm like, oh, I don't really have space for these, and it all gets a bit messy, like it did on Thursday with my Pokemon puzzle. Although I was pleased with that, pleased with the progress on that. See, that's got a lot of sky in it, that piece. I'm just wondering. Oh, it goes here. I can't attach it yet. Right, so that's fine. That's fine. That's the top of a giraffe's head, I think. And so the zebra and the giraffe are really obvious. Really, really obvious. So, I mean, it does make sense to go for the obvious bits first. I have some flamingos there. They're pretty obvious. The flamingos were always obvious in the wildlife puzzle. I wonder if that's one of the birds. Don't know. Feel like I keep spotting birds, but then they don't quite go where I think they do. That's tiger. But that's fine. That's the reason I made sure this board was underneath so that I could just flick to it really easily if I needed to. So that's grass. Another bit of grass there. I think that's the flamingo's legs, so I can put that with the flamingo. I'm not quite sure yet about those, so let's grab another batch. I'm working on another library puzzle. Chaos in the Gallery. Ooh, what brand is that? Soul. I started with phase sorting life. Finally. Oh, you've done a phase sort. So what have you picked out first? I do spoil her, Vicky. Well, hope she spoils you back. It's good that you both like puzzles, really. I mean, that's amazing. Thank you, Clark. Thank you. Most kind. Thank you. Hope you have a warm coffee or the like. I know you need a hot chocolate or something. Claudia, how exciting to start this beautiful puzzle. Congrats. Yeah. I know it's nice. I mean, there's new people starting it all the time, which is brilliant. Keeps the puzzle along channel going. That's definitely a bird. Come on, I've got to get that bit in. Where do you go? There. There. So that's that bald eagle. And we've got another bit, that's sky. I think that's maybe giraffe. It's definitely one of the taller animals anyway. I think that might be the camel. But again, I'm tempted to set aside pieces with sky in because it's obvious that they go near the top. So we'll do that. And that looks like leopard. Then we've got tiger. That's the grass. Oh, that's a rock. So that goes further over. Not entirely sure which one the rock pieces are yet. So that might be something I'll come to in a little bit. That's a wee A wee tiny boat. Oh, it's on the left of the little island. So it doesn't go with the other boats. There. That's it there. That actually technically would go on the next board, but it fits in there. Ooh. Oh no. Drop in pieces. Oh. Mm. Right. Tiger. Zebra. Giraffe. So I think this is a better way of doing it, just a few piles at a time. You want some, I will share. But they're only salty. I hate any other flavour. Ooh, are we on food? Any other flavour of what? Oh, you've got a flask of tea, Jill. That's good. That's good. I think I must have missed what you had. What have you got? Have you got a bag of crisps? Yes, Tiz was very much looking forward to it. Yeah, it's great. I think you'll love it, Claudia. So maybe morn, a- morn after even night? Morn after night? She does spoil me. Oh, good. Girl only do salty. Keep it classy. Vicky, it's Ravensburger. All right, cool. Haven't been able to do much, so it's actually a bit of a chaos situation. now, now I love you even more. Right, hang on. Clark. Crisps appear to be your name for potato chips. Yes, they are. Yeah, that's what we call chips. And we do use the word chip. Well, in the UK, this is. Um, I don't know about where Ohana's from, but what we call chips is what you would call fries. Although we do use fries too, just to keep it interesting. I feel like I'm always learning new words here. Yeah, you should come and have a look round a British supermarket, Clark. Lenka had your puzzle collection video in the background. It couldn't watch it properly, so we'll watch it again later. Oh, we like a good puzzle collection. Hope you like it. It's a little messy. Well, do you know what? I couldn't believe what I did the other day. Was it yesterday or the day before? Yesterday. Well, it was actually the day before that I did it, but I discovered it yesterday. Um, so I put a members video up, like a puzzle haul. It wasn't really a haul. It was just one puzzle I was revealing. And members get the first look at my new puzzles. And I put it up, and it was supposed to be a bit of me talking to the camera, then a top-down view of me opening, unboxing the puzzle, then me again. And then that's it. That's what it was supposed to be. Except it wasn't. I uploaded the footage of me opening the puzzle and nothing else. I didn't upload the edited video. I just uploaded the raw unboxing footage. So you just got raw unedited footage. And I know some of you watched that one. Um, and I didn't, I have to thank Sam for bringing it to my attention because I had no idea I'd done it. I couldn't believe it. I basically said at the end of the unboxing bit, I said, that looks like a bird, but I could be wrong. Sorry, just interrupting myself there for a second. At the end of the unboxing bit, I said, right, I'm now going to talk to you face to face for a little bit before I go. And then, of course, because it was the wrong footage, the video just ends and there is no face to face. And yeah, so I put up the wrong footage. First time I have ever done that. Couldn't believe it. Believe it. So if you've seen that original sort of raw one, I mean, you get all the info, but I'd encourage you to go back and watch the proper one because I've now removed that and put the proper one up. And it's just a bit more streamlined and a little bit better. And I do actually talk to you instead of saying that I'm going to and then just not. So, oh yeah, That one was definitely a mess, Ohana. Yes, I'm having crisps and soda on the couch tonight. For me, it's bam brambuki. Is that what crisps are? Well, you have at least one cat in it, so it's perfect. Yeah, of course. We love it when the cats are around. There's no way to keep them out. I'm fortunate in that I have a door that actually closes. Grace is laid on the couch at the moment, and there's a box on the it's an Educa packaging box with a clementone inside it, a clementone puzzle inside it, because it's one I've sold it today, and it's one I'm posting. It's just sitting on the couch, and the cat is curled up next to it in the tiny little gap between the box and the couch arm, and he's just got his head resting on the side like that. It's really cute. It's like he knows that there's a puzzle or something, and he gets the comfort from it. My mum was looking for the slice of life puzzle. I'm struggling to find it. And I found a website and I told mum that she was on the same site. What are the chances? You both found it at the same time. Does anyone feel like the top view is a little out of focus? This one? Do you think it is? Okay, so hang on. Right, that's definitely out of focus. I'm just gonna make that bigger so we can see it a bit better. Is that better? How's that? I won't touch it again because I know there's a delay, so I'll have to just leave it for a minute and you can let me know if that's better. I never eat late, so if I'm getting something, it's either water or sparkling water. That's a good approach. I shouldn't eat late, but I do. The raw unedited footage was still super interesting. Yeah, it was a lot of me wrestling with stickers, if I'm honest. It took me ages to get the stickers off, and these stickers, because it was a Ravensburger, of course, these stickers were like particularly sticky. I mean, some Ravensburgers you get, and the stickers are just like coming off, and then some you get, and they won't come off unless you yank half the paper off with them. I think from now on, I'm just going to use a wee knife or scissors or something and just cut those because it did rip a bit of the box, which was unfortunate. But yeah, like I'd cut a lot of that out, and of course the sound was a bit wonky because I hadn't cut out, the bits of quietness and feedback sound from the mic and stuff. It's fine. I'm glad you still found it interesting, Clark, but it was certainly the edited one was better, I think, anyway. Hmm. Great job, Sam. Yeah, I know. Thank you, Sam. Yes, I have sparkling water in my fridge, but luckily I have tonight. Yes, I've got some here actually. Sparkling water is my drink of choice tonight. I wondered what happened at the end of your video. Yeah, it seems like a lot of people wondered, but nobody said anything. So feel free to tell me next time, seriously, because I was mortified. Like, I put that on right before I went to bed, and then I went to bed, so there was just all these hours when it was there, and I'm like, oh no. I'll have to rewatch the video then. Well, it's all the same info, but it's what you were supposed to see. What puzzle are you shipping? Oh, I've sold my Woodland Fantasy Garden puzzle, the Clementoni 1.5K. It actually was on because I mean, I loved it, but I don't really have the space for it anymore. I'm not going to do it again. So I listed it on eBay months ago, actually. It's just been sitting there and I kind of forgot. I kind of forgot that it was on. And then all of a sudden, ka-ching, and it's sold today. So somebody will be enjoying it very soon, no doubt. Fun fact, we call sparkling water Danish water in Danish. In Denmark. Right. Oh, got you. Okay. Focus is brill. Okay, good. So it's better now. Much better. Good. Okay. Thank you for that, Ohana. Definitely better. Yeah, do tell me because it's really hard to tell on that screen. I actually have a new camera now. I've mentioned this a couple of times. I have a new camera. I'm not using it at the moment. It's actually one I'm hoping to use sort of in tandem with this one. But I would like to use it for live streams eventually, and I'm really, really hoping I can use autofocus on it without the little box coming up because it's an upgraded version of this one. But I don't know yet, so I'll need to wait and see. But if I can use it for that and the autofocus box doesn't keep popping up, then that'll be much easier because then I won't have to put it on manual focus. Crisps in check. Oh, okay, I've got you. Literally small potatoes. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I just ordered two more puzzles on Vinted from a seller I already bought from. She had both the Fairy House from Educa and the Double Truffle 500 with astrology. Ah, you've been looking for that one, eh? Yeah, I commented that I usually cut the stickers on puzzles. Yes, you did. I remember. I remember. So, whoever did comment on the original one, please do feel free to go on again and comment again because it's I know you did, Clark, so I appreciate that. But because I deleted the original one, all your comments disappeared. Sorry about that. Have fun. Need sleep. Didn't sleep last night. Overdid it. Oh, okie dokies. Well, thanks for being here and sleep well. Sleep well. My cat has started to sleep on my dog's bed. Yeah. When I was a kid, we had cats that did that. Poor doggies. Can't bear to give it away yet. I was shocked the first time I saw her sleep in there because my dog was mostly black, completely black cat. Oh, okay. Hello, Gustin. Returned from moving stuff to my new apartment. So is that you done for the day? You're gonna chill and watch the live? Or have you got more moving stuff to do? Okay, so where was I? Um, I don't think I can organise these much more, so I'm going to move those over there. There are some sky in some of these pieces. I'll maybe move those to the top. Um, but I don't know if I can fit them in yet. But I can at least, these ones are water. That is where the sky meets the water, so that's a good transition piece actually. And I could maybe separate water pieces. That's sky. So what I'm really doing here is just a bit of micro sorting. Which I think is probably a good way to go. Because this is quite a big chunk of a section. That's the camel there. I wonder if I can get that bit in. Yeah, it goes there. There he is. I need to try and avoid doing that because ultimately I will attach it to that anyway. So I'll try to keep it on this board as much as I can, and then I'll be able to move it across. Right, we've got water here. That goes that way round. I'm not sure quite how that goes yet. There's some water. Bit of sky, bit of sky. That's the top of a giraffe's head. Huh. Entirely possible that that is a planet piece. Ha ha! There it is. See that gap there in Jupiter, I think it is? Found it. So I must have thought that was a bit of animal fur or something. So it's good. It's good to fill the gaps. Still finding some grassy bits and still not certain what to do with the rocky bits quite yet, but I mean, it's okay. I can always do another sort of round of sorting afterwards. Hmm. That's giraffe. There are a lot of pieces here. I quite realised how big this pile was. I might need to move those back into the box at some point, just so I've still got space on my board, and I can come back to it and do like another wee phase of sorting afterwards. So the water here is quite, it's sort of dark ripples. I guess it's where the reflection from the animals is darker, like makes it darker. So I am separating that from, say, this, where it's a bit lighter. I think that's the zebra. That one. What is that? Not sure, but that's got some sky in it. That looks like a bit of the rainbow. Possibly. But I don't know for sure. Grass. That's the horse, I think. But I haven't really separated horse yet, so I'm not going to start a new pile right now. Wait, that's giraffe. I'll just stick with the ones I've got for now, and then I can do the horse after. Oh, you can see some of the dolphin there. That's kind of rocky sea. Um, yeah, tiger. There's a lot of rocky pieces. That's fine. I mean, it might be worthwhile doing the rocks on the other board where the lighthouse is. Not sure yet. That's a seagull's wing. There. And you've got the planet behind it. So I'm glad I'm filling in some of those gaps. Because they were frustrating me a wee bit. Right. So let's clear these and put them back, and then I'll do these. And then at least I've got some space again. Moving is so stressful and so much work. Good luck. Yeah, it really is, isn't it? It really is. Oh, good to know. I'm planning on moving my puzzles in my car. I don't trust my 18K boxes to survive. What, like a moving van? Yeah, I can see what you mean there, Thomas. Listen, I'm just moving like 30 meters in the same building, so I just pick up the box, go down the stairs, go up another set of stairs, and put it down. Oh, okay. So you just move into a different apartment in the same place. Is it a better one? Is it like bigger? I trust Ravensburger boxes. Those things are sturdy as I don't know what, as long as you're not ripping at them. Yeah. When I moved around, when I moved here, I was in my third trimester and I thought that I would go back and forth with many things before moving day. But I lived on the fourth floor, so my body said, nope. Yeah, I could totally understand that. Clark, my 42,000 piece puzzle is so heavy big that I cannot lift it. I pushed it across the floor from my front door to get it inside, and eventually to my closet. Yeah, I know that's the problem with these puzzles. They're so heavy. They're so heavy. I know because I looked the 42,000 piece puzzle up the stairs to my flat. Just yesterday. In fact. So yesterday, I'll tell you this. Look, I'm sure you won't mind, Sam. Yesterday, I met Sam for the first time. It was very nice. It was very nice. Sam brought round the 42,000 piece Educa puzzle. And I mean, granted, I didn't bring it up all in one go. I brought it up in bits, in bags. Um, I wouldn't have been able to bring it up all in one go at all because I have to lug it up the stairs. But yeah, it was really lovely to meet Sam, and we went and had a coffee, and it was really nice. So thank you, Sam, for coming to visit and bringing a giant puzzle that's now taking up loads of space in my puzzle room. Not for too much longer, though. Hopefully, you can have half of it back. In that case, you could technically have a big puzzle going and just carry it over now. Well, sit, you see, on boards. I'm only moving 4 miles, so I can spend a few days running back and forth. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'll need help with moving the 40,320 piece puzzle and the 32,000. Yeah, especially if you've got to go up and down stairs. I did move my rocks, plants, some decorations, and walking pad ahead of time. Then the movers did the rest, and we only brought electronics and the cats at the end. Oh, reminds me, I had a 500 piece puzzle lying on a surface and somebody didn't notice it and the pieces went everywhere. Still don't know if I found all the pieces I put in a bag. Oh no! Oh, I hope you found them. I cheated and opened the box and moved it a bag at a time. Yeah, I think that's what I'd end up having to do. Ah, Sam is wise. Sam is wise. You're right. You're not the strongest man on earth. Oh, you're not the strongest man on earth. Yeah, come on. What about all your Batman gadgets? Call your good friends Superman to help you lift it. That's right. Lol. It's like 20 square meters bigger. Okay. Okay, well, that's good. So much space for puzzles. That's right. Oh, the unboxing of the 6 portals by Rose Khan. I converted the pounds, and Siri said almost 4 kilograms for the box she weighed. Yes, I saw that. I think was it the Danish puzzler that posted it? Um, I saw that. I can't wait to get my hands on that. Did Sam finally bring you another copy of Disney Museum? Alas, no. No, I was deeply disappointed not to have a third Disney Museum. So will there be a mixing video soon for the 42,000 piece puzzle? There will be a mixing video, but I do intend to finish wildlife first. I'd like to clear the table before I mix that puzzle on here. Imagine if my wildlife Educa pieces got mixed up with the around the world ones. That'd be a nightmare. Oh, that's adorable, you and Batman. I found another seagull piece. I'm like holding it in my hand, but I want to put it in. I want to put it in. It's not on that one. There, it's there. So yes, there will be, and I'm hoping to do it. Well, honestly, I'm hoping to finish my wildlife puzzles because I've got the 2 sections going. I'm hoping to finish those before I start the 5K big city collage. That means I've got like 2 weeks. Do you think I can do it? It's been a little on hold because I've been focused on getting the video out for the big city collage. I'm hoping to put that out tomorrow. It was my original hope to put it out yesterday, but I just didn't have the time. So now it will be tomorrow, and I have recorded it today, and I've been editing it, so that should be the case. But yeah, like then I've got to really knuckle down to wildlife because I want the table clear for big city collage, And then when I've done Big City Collage, I'll be clear to mix the 42k. And I can make a video on that. So yes, soonish, Clark. Excuse me. Don't know if I'm going to put those in the sky bit. Are these pieces I've already sorted? I don't know what I'm doing now. Sorry, I've gone and distracted myself. Right. No, that's fine. That's fine. They're sorted. I'm just doing it the opposite way for some reason. I don't know why. That's a rock. Trying to see if there's more than one leopard. I don't think there is. No, I don't think there is. I think, is that the penguin? I think that's the penguin. But again, I've not really sorted the penguin, so I don't want to start a new pile yet. So yeah, so I don't want to rush wildlife. I'm thankful that 2 weeks is plenty of time. I just have really busy weeks. As we all do, I guess. So yeah, hopefully I can. And obviously I've got 24 hours to finish the Big City Collage, so that should be done pretty quick. Assuming I can do it. Do you know what though? As part of that video, that I'm putting out tomorrow, I have a good look at the poster and I'm looking at areas I can sort into and things, and the more I look at it and study it like that, the more I feel like it can be done. Like, I feel confident. Do you think I'm right to feel confident? Or do you think I'm just kidding myself? I don't know. I've never done anything like this, so it really is a bit unknown territory, really. But I think it can be done. Certainly, the bottom half of the puzzle, there is plenty to sort into. Plenty to sort into. That's that bald eagle. You can just see a bit of its head there. There it is. That's it. So, I'm going to put these back. I'll put that one up there. It's got some sky in it. I think that's grass. A little bit of flamingo in there. Ooh, and some water in there. And I'll start putting together some of these piles. Let's put these back. That's the tiger in there. I don't know how I missed that one. And I'll start piecing together. What will I start with? I'll maybe start with this leopard. Don't know why. My eyes are just drawn towards the leopard spots. Still haven't continued the puzzle as of now. Just chatting. I feel like Vicky during a live. Chatty bunch, aren't we? That's okay. You're welcome. I enjoyed our chat. No take backs. But aren't you sorting half of it? Don't say that to me now. Now you've done my dust. The 42,000 puzzle is 18 kilograms, 40 pounds. Oh my lord. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty heavy, isn't it? The main goal was having a space big enough for a 9,000 piece puzzle or half an 18k. So you moved for puzzles then, really. I totally and utterly understand that, and I think you did the right thing. I might have to do 2 sections of Skylines of the World at the same time after all. Why not? I wonder if the 40k RAV is heavier or lighter than the 42k Educa. I don't even have the 42k Educa. Well, it might be a similar weight because the pieces are bigger, aren't they? I mean, dimension-wise, usually Ravensburgers are bigger than Educa's. Like a Ravensburger 5K, for example, will be bigger than an Educa 5K. But I don't know for certain. So it weighs a bit more than my son. I know he weighed a little over 16 kilograms earlier this year. You can do it. I still carry him, though he's good at being clingy. Puzzle might not be. Yeah, they're a bit bulky, aren't they? For anyone looking for a copy of the 42K, it's still available on Kiddin. Is there just one left, Sam? Disney Moments is 20 kilograms, so heavier. Yeah, so less pieces by a good, well, almost 2,000, but it's obviously, it's obviously just got more cardboard, even still. I remember the penguin having a knob right where the baby penguin is. Oh, right. Yes. I actually spotted the baby penguin in there. I haven't sorted the penguin yet, but I've spotted a few of the pieces. Uh-oh. If you're getting close-ish to finishing wildlife, that means downtown is in the foreseeable future. I'm not sure I'm ready to think about it yet. Need to get psychologically prepared. Well, start preparing yourself, Dexter. I can't really think beyond my 5K marathon at the moment, but yeah, it won't be far away. Wildlife is getting done. Like I had a really good stint on it. I got a lot done in like a weekend. And then it sort of stopped a wee bit because I was focusing on other things, and I'll be getting back on with it again in the next few days, and yeah, hoping to get a good chunk more done. What 42,000 puzzle are you mixing? So it's called Around the World, and it's by Educa. It's an Adrian Chesterman artwork, a big panorama, lots and lots of buildings from all over the world, and monuments and things. That's the one. That's the one we're talking about. Well, I feel puzzled out after finishing Sweet Street, so I think I'll switch to video games with Vicky and chat in the background. I'll be less chatty, but you'll chat away. Aw, at least you're still with us. I'm glad, SS. But enjoy your games. Dexter, I think Vicky needs to upload some sort of project plan with all the ongoing puzzles and future puzzle alongs listed. Yeah, I should. Well, it's kind of the reasoning behind the newsletters I started doing, because I found that I was doing so much week on week that it was just a nice way of keeping track on what I've been doing and what's coming. But that's only really weekly. Maybe I should do a year planner or like a 6 monthly planner. Vicky, is the alternative sort by bag and mix at the end no longer? Um, what you mean no longer a thing? Um, was that not what we were going to do in case it did? If it didn't go, was that not what we were going to do if it didn't? If the puzzle camp didn't go ahead? Although I'm hoping it will, because if I'm doing a mixing video, then that's that, isn't it? But we could still do that. Claire, I've started some Dexter, I've started sorting downtown. It's getting my head prepared so I don't go into go in too cold when the live stream starts. Yeah, I'm not live streaming downtown though, Claire. I'm doing videos on that. But it's good to sort. That's a good way of getting your mindset into it though. Starting to sort it. Dolly's started building it. I don't think Dolly's in the chat tonight, but Dolly's in Discord, so she started sorting it. I need to get Disney moments before it goes out of print again. But I didn't want to buy too much before moving. No, I understand that, especially if it's almost 20 kilograms. Claire, I think Vicky is doing videos on Downtown, not lives. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Can't see who the artist is for this puzzle, but it's also paintings and stuff coming to life in a gallery. That was the appeal of it. Oh, right. Right, I'm going to put my water down. Mm. Mm. That sounds good. Where was I? Hang on. Planning with puzzles is a futile effort. You just end up getting a dream puzzle that throws it off. That's right. Yeah, so you weren't left with a mixed 42K. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I just assumed we were going to make it happen. But I do need to speak to the hotel. Right, so I was telling Sam this. Hang on, let me just read that. Forgot about that. Sounds good. I have to wait since I know I will do the 6 portals when I get it. I started sorting live to be ready for the live. I blinked and it was finished. Yeah, I know. I know. It is going quickly, this puzzle. So, yeah, so I was saying this to Sam yesterday. Basically, I've been there's a hotel I've got in mind to do this puzzle camp thing, whatever we're calling it, to do it in. But I have tried filling in an online form to get in touch with them and you know, to find out what I need to do and whatnot. And that didn't come to any fruition, so I tried phoning. And I left a message because there was nobody there, and still no one has responded. And honestly, I've come to the conclusion either my messages are going astray and they're just not getting them, or they're hearing them and they just don't believe me. They're hearing 42,000 piece giant puzzle, need a room, everybody's going to come build it, blah, blah, blah. They're hearing this and going, yeah, right. What do you think? Do you think they're just not believing me? So I said this to Sam and I was like, I think I'm just going to have to go in there and say, look, please can I see somebody about this because I really need to talk to them and I am being serious. So yeah, it's been a bit of a nightmare trying to get hold of them. Now then, I'm trying to figure out which way round this goes. Yeah, I've got it the right way. Right, I'm doing the leopard, just so you know. And it's coming together. There. I might have a couple of pieces missing from it, but not too many. Wait a minute. There, that goes there. There we go. Some of the pieces might be in this grassy area. Can just see some of the leopard here. And also here. Wait. Oh, that goes there. Not sure yet how that attaches. Oh, there's its head. There we go. So yeah, I'm gonna go in and just talk to them and say, look, I need to speak to somebody because I know they have rooms. I know they do. So they've got to have somebody who organizes all these things for them. So I won't take no for an answer. There, which way? Oh, that goes that side. Right. Okay, that's its front legs. And here, there's a bit of a flamingo there. There's actually 3 flamingos. I didn't realize that. I don't feel like I've got enough pieces for 3 flamingos. So, maybe I'll just grab the flamingos out for a second and see if I can. There's another one there right in front of the leopard. Again, I think probably a few in these grassy pieces. Look, there's some flamingo legs. So this is obviously a pile that I'm going to be chipping in and out of, I think. It's probably a good idea to spread it out a bit. Nothing's jumping out at the moment, though. Right, well, not to worry. Not to worry. I'll figure it out. Or I can just come back to after. That's not a problem either. Right, yeah, I'll come back to the flamingos. I'm not entirely certain how they work yet, and I'm not certain I've got all the pieces for them either. Now, let's do this tiger. Tiger's a wee bit out front on its own. So I'm hopeful that it won't go together too badly. And it helps, the direction of the stripes helps to orient the pieces. That's upside down, so it goes that way. I love tigers. Oh, tiger's gorgeous. Beautiful creatures. Right, where do you go? Oh, wait. It's on the join. So that was something that was throwing me off. So here you can see the join is misaligned. So that's fine. I figured that out. There. Alright, so that's mostly the tiger done. That bit, that goes there. I think that, yeah, there. One of the water pieces has some tiger in there. That's good. Right, so we've got two big cats. Let's try the zebra next. Do you know, there's zebras on Section 8 of Wildlife. It's a huge chunk of that section made up of zebra. It took quite a while to put those together. There's a lot of stripes. So I feel like I've had lots of zebra practice. Um, Hang on. Clear. Sounds good. Oh no, I've read that. Can't wait for the 6 portals. Me neither. Vice and I are going to have a game of puzzle chess while listening just now. Oh, yay! You're so lucky you have somebody to play puzzle chess with. I wish I did. I wish I did. As someone who worked in hotels for years, that would not be the strangest request ever. I think it's odd that you haven't gotten a reply. Yeah, so do I. Well, I mean, it's possible they're just not, I don't know, they're maybe just not being picked up. I mean, I understand an online form contact, disappearing into the ether, but a phone call and a message, I don't know, that surprises me. But it's not far from me. It's actually right near where I work at the school, and I'm a member of at the spa and gym and stuff there. So I can just walk in and demand to be heard. Vicky, is it the place you've mentioned before where you never got a response, or another place? Um, there's a couple where I've not had a response, so it's possible it's one I've mentioned before. Hi, Sarah. Hello, everyone. Be sure to like the stream. Vicky deserves it. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, please do leave a like. Megan, Disney Museum will be my biggest piece count. But then I've got the Ravensburger 9,000 piece astrology puzzle waiting for me. Oh, you're brave. I bought it used, so it's already mixed. Oh my goodness. Really, it's mixed. Well, it can be done. It can be done, but I don't think it's the easiest. Mixed, anyway. Have you mixed Disney Museum? Would you ever start a Lego building channel? It'd be so cool if you built the Lego Millennium Falcon. I'd love to build the Millennium Falcon. Lego's so expensive, though. The problem with yeah, I probably wouldn't start a channel. Although when I first started this channel, there was some Lego on it. It didn't this channel didn't start out life as purely a puzzle building channel. It's just what it turned into. And I did do some Lego builds on it. Nothing as big as the Millennium Falcon though. And I would love that. And I do love Lego. I have some Lego sets. Um, I don't think I would start a channel though. The problem with falling down the Lego rabbit hole is that it's never ending. You just can't collect them all. And if you try, you can't put them anywhere. Like, I don't have acres of land where I can have an entire Lego city or whatever. It's just, yeah. So I've had to be really kind of specific about the Lego sets I have. They would just be ones I really like, display pieces that I would want on display, and I would just have a bunch that I would have displayed somewhere, and then I would leave it at that. I wouldn't aim to try and do a collection. Um, but I did actually have some Lego videos. They're gone now. I took them off, but I did at the start. Mixed astrology strikes me with a level of fear that no horror movie has ever. Yeah. Okay. Weirdly, I see what you mean. That is saying something if a puzzle scares you. I think I saw some of the Lego videos before they were removed. Yeah. Oh, you were there right in the early days then. Yeah. I think it was just, I mean, they were there for a little while, but I think it was clear that I wasn't going to be going down that road. I was going to be doing puzzles. So I just thought, right, that's what I'll do. I always, you always rebay my larger puzzles. Does that say rebay? Sometimes in more bags than they were in originally. Oh, rebag. Do you mean rebag? Gustin lol. I got it for $5. Oh my lord, really? Yeah, okay. Well, that's a no-brainer, isn't it? I would have bought it for that. And I'm not even that bothered about that puzzle. My larger puzzles end up semi-assembled in the box eventually. Yeah. Right, let's do this zebra. Talking about how I've practiced them, I might as well put it into play. So that goes that way, and we've got the top of the flamingo there. Ah, look at that. No, it doesn't. Darn. Either I'm missing some flamingo pieces or I've just not sorted them out properly. Oh, that goes there. I think the problem with building zebras is the lines change direction all of a sudden on you. So it's like, wait a minute, how does that go there? And it's because they suddenly sort of go in a different direction. Or they suddenly become tight little lines like that. So that tells me that it's nearer to the head. That was one of the ways I tackled them actually when I was doing wildlife, like lines that were denser and lines that were, further apart. So I got a lot of the kind of the heads together first. There. Right. Ah, there, they attach. Oh, okay. So that's flamingo. See, I never would have thought that because that's yellow. There we go. That threw me a bit. And then we've got, okay, so look, we can attach the leopard to the zebra, and there's the flamingo in front of them. There is a bit there that I should have but don't appear to have. Um, oh, that's, I don't think oh, it's there. Yeah, what's that at the back of the zebra? Sorry, I'm just gonna grab the puzzle box. Oh, it's an ostrich. Okay, that was confusing me. So that black area there is at the bottom of the neck of this ostrich here, which is just at the back of the zebra. So I've done, that's the leopard, that's the flamingo I was talking about, that's the zebra, and I'm sort of starting to touch on various areas around, because zebra's kind of bang in the middle. The tiger's way at the front, so I'm not going to be attaching that to much, possibly this kangaroo eventually. But this bit is looking good. Bashing things around. Okay. Um, hang on. I think. Uh, okay, that's a steal. I wouldn't resist. Yeah, absolutely. And I already have it. Well, it's not in this apartment anymore, but I have it. At that price, you could just do the fun insides and ignore the mad outer stars. Yeah, absolutely. Earlier this year when we went to Legoland, I got the thought that I was happy I'm not a Lego builder. So expensive. Told my son if I was, I would get the Home Alone one. Yeah. Yeah, so this is the thing. I did fall down that rabbit hole for a bit. I had a whole collection of Harry Potter ones. But, there's such a lot of money and I couldn't keep up with buying them all. And then new set after new set after new set came out and it was just like I can't keep up with this. And then they stop making them, and it's like it's just, I don't know. I just couldn't justify it really. So with my Harry Potter collection that I had, a lot of them are back in the box. I had to put a lot of them away when I moved. And I've pulled out a couple of my bigger sets that I plan to rebuild and put on the shelf alongside just other sets that I like my Disney camera and my I've got the Minecraft crafting table. That one's up there as well. And I would like eventually to get the what's it called? The Avengers Tower. That one's cool. I'd like to get that one. But it's just specific ones, like you say, Soul, where it's one that you like and you can have a bunch of them and enjoy them. But I wouldn't try to collect. And especially the Star Wars ones are just so insanely um expensive. Like the Millennium Falcon cost loads. It would be cool to have the Hogwarts castle. But again, that costs a lot. So it's just, I don't know. I guess it's just the cost. But um, yeah, I do enjoy Lego though. I do enjoy building it. On our way to the car, we passed someone with the Home Alone house under their arm. All right. Is your pronunciation of zebra British, Scottish, or just your own way? British. British. The British say zebra, not zebra. So yes, it's not just me, or just Scotland or anything. It's British. Okay, hang on. I'm randomly putting this. flamingo together now. It's decided to come together. That, I think, attaches there. Oh no, it doesn't. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, I thought I'd got that one, but I don't. Not to worry. I will find it. I'm wondering about the giraffe now. That's really the only one I have left. Ah. Oh, wait a minute. There's a bit of the zebra there. Where does that go? Oh no, that's the tiger's tail. It's just it's white. Right, okay, that's the tiger's tail there. Got a bit mixed up there. Let's do this giraffe. Got the face there, a wee face, or a wee eye, I think. Wait a minute. Oh no, oh okay. That's the polar bear. Is it a polar bear? I think it's polar bear. And the giraffe's behind it. So it's ended up in the giraffe pile. I actually think that attaches to the edge too. Here we go. There. Little polar bear. That's cute. So that's good. I can build out from the edge with that giraffe. I never actually thought to do that. But it makes sense. You can tell which bits of the head because they are, well, they have sky behind it, but also the spots are closer together, and it's just a slightly different colour. And there's two giraffes. One you can just see the head and neck, and one you can see more of its body. So that's why I'm spreading out these sky pieces here because um there'll be probably some giraffe pieces in there. There might even be some on this here. See here? You can see the giraffe. Um, in fact, what I might do is just have this one out alongside. That might help me get my bearings, I hope. Yeah, there. That's it there. That one's actually a wee bit under the. No, that's not right. No. A wee bit under the rainbow, is what I was gonna say. There we go. So that okay, so this is coming together actually on this board, but that's fine. There we go. So that's the giraffe that's in front where you can see most of its body. I mean, that's going to be on the top board anyway, so it's no big deal to build this one on the top board. It's nice that I have the space to do that as well. On my table, like under the camera, you can kind of see both sides, so that's good. Oh, that's a balloon. There, that goes there. Not sure why I thought that was an animal. Ah, there. That's it. Goes the other way. That's what was throwing me. No? Does that go that way? No? No. Oh, there we go. That's it. Well, this is coming together nicely. Mm, these are really obviously giraffe bits, so why can't I find these? Might have some in these sky pieces. Maybe. Or not. Can't see them now. That looks like a bit of the elephant trunk. There it is. Right. And that goes there. Okay. Right. Okay. So that would attach there. Hmm. I don't know whether or not to move these back over. Maybe just for the sake of... I was supposed to be building this on this board. Okay, well, it's not working, is it? Trying to pick up any section of Educa doesn't really work. There we go. Right, it's just to give you an idea of what the giraffe looks like all together, but it's kind of hard to do when I'm working in two sections. There. And what you've got building up here, just to the right of the giraffe, is a camel. That goes there. That goes there. I'm not sure where that goes. And that goes there. So that's most. Where's that's that one. See if I can just find any more of the giraffe pieces here. No. A little bit of that one. I can't see it though. I'm not seeing it at the moment. But that's okay. I'm sure it will turn up. So that's the giraffe. So now what I really need to do is go back to my other pieces and build up some more. Build up some more animals. Because I think I'm just going to leave these general ones out and just dip in and out of them. What have we got behind? We've got what looks like a donkey behind the zebra, and then in front of it we've got a horse. And there's also, what is that? Is that a rhino? Oh, right. I think that, I'm not sure what that is. I can't really tell. I think it's a rhino, but it's a tortoise. It's a big tortoise, I think. Huh, I never noticed that. Okay, so there's a few more things I can focus on. So that's good. I can't be British then. Well, I'm not. I'm Scottish, but I say zebra and not zebra. Really? I thought that was just all of Britain that used zebra. Too much US telly as a child. So British doesn't include Scotland. Maybe not in this case. Well, okay. Maybe I shouldn't have spoken for Scotland, but I thought we all said zebra. Was it? Do you know, I'm wondering now. I feel like I need to go and ask some other Scottish folk. Hi everyone, driving back from a day at the lake, looking great. Oh, Brill! Hey Steph! For some people, Scotland should be a separate country. Yeah, well, yeah, we've had that particular debate in this country, haven't we? Clark, Britain is the name of the island, so England, Wales, and Scotland. You say zebra, right, Thomas? We've not got anybody from Wales in, have we? We need Neve to tell us what they say in Wales. And do we have any Irish? Siobhan's Irish. She's not Northern Irish, but it'd still be interesting to know. I've not seen her in the lives in a while either, though. I have the Lego Hogwarts castle. Oh wow, it was so fun. Yeah, it does look fun. Be cool to get like a light kit for it as well. You know, you can buy these light kits for the big sets. I think they look good too. I found the pronunciation of zebra. I find the pronunciation of zebra interesting. Here in Canada, we say Z, not Z. Yeah, we say Z, like the letter, but we pronounce it zebra. Lots of things like that, partially British influence and partially US influenced. Yeah, so we got a sense though. Texas was its own country for a while. Was it really? Clark called Mexico, Republic of Texas. So was Scotland centuries ago. Yeah, I love giraffes. I think it's hilarious that the babies don't know how to sleep with those long necks. Oh, I didn't know that. It's so cute watching them try to work that out. Oh, that's so cute. Vice won. Young nimble fingers and a quick brain. Oh, well done, Vice. Well done, you. Claire, how do you say zebra? Are you a zebra or a zebra? So you'd be representing the Australians for us. There weren't many stations when I was a kid, and I was only actually allowed to watch BBC. I wasn't allowed to watch STV or ITV. So how do you pronounce the letter J? Oh gosh. J. J to rhyme with I or J? Yeah. Do you know what? That threw me so much when I first moved here. And the Scottish people that I knew would say Jai instead of J. And I was like, what? What are you saying? Me personally, I say J. I don't say Jai. I only ever came across Jai when I moved up to Scotland. I'm English and say zebra. My lads, however, slip into zebra because of all the American telly when they were young. I soon correct them. Yeah. Well, do you know what? American things on the TV and YouTube videos and stuff, it does influence you. You say zebra. Oh, so you're like me then. You say zebra, Claire. It's funny, isn't it? I wonder what the zebra think. If zebra could talk, what do you think they would say? Probably something like, "Call me what you like, I don't really care. Give me some grass." Right, that is the back of the horse, that there. And that thing above it is like a big leaping, like antelope or something. There. So a lot of that's going to be in amongst the sky pieces because it's right in front of the sky. I think that might be part of that too. Let me go a minute. Do you go there? Yes, you do. So then, wait, that. Oh, I think that's the same animal. Hang on. Oh, it goes that way. Right, it goes that way. And that goes that way. Right. So I had that oriented wrong. So that's the camel, and that is the top of the zebra's ear, which goes here. Woohoo! I love connecting things. There we go. That's that in. And that connects that. Yes. Yes. Triumph. Right, so let's carry on. Um, I did pull out a bunch of pieces, but I never really kind of reached the point of sorting them because I just found other things. I can't. I'm not sure what that is. What is this? Something pink, but I don't know what that is either. I'm thinking maybe the horse or it's like things with brown fur might be the way forward here. Oh, there's another bit of that antelope. So I'll get these out. That's definitely zebra there. Right. Okay. I'm gonna get that's a bit of flamingo. Is that flamingo? Not sure. Got a little bit of horse there. I'm thinking getting out some of the brownish, kind of creamy coloured fur type textures might be good. Is that the tiger? Come on, a tiger here. There, yeah, that's the tiger. That's good. That's a bit of water, I think. That's the horse. That looks like the horse. Don't know about that. I need to remember to use this edge to my advantage as well, because I think it attaches closer to what I'm thinking. I've kind of just got it off on the peripheries here, but it's got to come into play pretty soon. So if I can use that, that'll be handy. What's that? Oh, that's the kangaroo. Right, now that's fine. Can leave that there for now. All right. There's that tortoise, I think. Is it? No, it's not. It's the animal behind it, the rhino. I knew it was over there somewhere, though. Penguin. There's a little baby penguin. Soul, you were saying? It's just above the knob, the head there. I think that's part of the penguin too. They look like the horse. Another one of the horse. I think I was right to set aside a whole stream for these animals. Like, I don't think I'd have whipped them together and been able to move on particularly quickly. That is the elephant's trunk with a little bit of the giraffe behind it there. Can't see much of the elephant, poor thing. I'm assuming you'd be able to in the 24K live, but in this one, all you can see is a trunk. Um, they would probably say, I'm a fancy horse. Yeah, probably. I don't think zebras care what we call them. No, probably not. What do they call us? funny looking two-legged things. Run! Yeah. Fancy horse in striped pajamas. Yep. Most wild animals will probably have nothing nice to say about humans. Yeah, I would imagine so. I say zebra. Right. So the Australians, or at least the two that are in the chat at the moment. Oh no, there's more. There's more Australians in the chat. Two out of all the Australians in the chat say zebra. Right. Got you. We went to the zoo recently. It was beautiful. Huge spaces for the animals, and people were annoyed that they are too far and there is too much vegetation, so they can't get nice photos of them. Yeah, but they need the space, don't they? They like it better if the animals were in tiny cages. I know, it's a shame, really. I hadn't heard Z until Sesame Street came into Australian television. Yeah, yeah, like the letter Z. We say Z. Can't wait for the penguin. They're my favourite. Oh, yeah, penguins are cute. I was just thinking, there was an elephant. Yeah, well, it's just a trunk. Just just a trunk that goes in front of the giraffe on the left side. Edinburgh Zoo has the penguin parade. I saw it once. It was awesome. I love the story behind it. Oh, I've been to Edinburgh Zoo, but I don't remember seeing the penguin parade. That's so cute. I can't hear penguin without laughing now because of Benedict Cumberbatch. Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. That's hilarious. That how he just could not wrap his mouth around the word penguin. I didn't know there were so many ways you could say penguin wrong. It's just so funny. I know what lions and tigers call us. Food. Meals on wheels. Yeah. Oh yeah, the 24,000 is a wider aspect ratio, so a bit was cut off on each side. Yeah, so we'd have an elephant on the bigger one, wouldn't we? Ah well, one day. I'll get the bigger one day. Okay, so that is the tortoise foot. I'm still not quite sure what that is yet. And these I'm putting down here for the time being. A lot of these are rocks, which I'm not really looking for yet. I think that is like spray or something from where the tiger's running, and there's like a wee bit of sand, and the water's kind of spraying up. I had two pieces here that were together, and I thought they were planets, so they got sorted into the planet pile, but they've just been sort of sitting, waiting to be put in the right spot. Right, hang on. These go over here somewhere. Does that go there? Yes, it does. I think it goes that way. Again, I've got some pieces over in these grassy areas. I'm not entirely sure where that goes. Oh, ah, is that an otter or a seal? That's a seal. I think that might be a baby seal. Not sure about that. And this, yeah, yeah, I think that's a little family of seals there. And that is it's the penguin with, I think, a swan or something in front of it. Or is that just the swan? No, that's just the swan. The penguin is there next to it, but I can't attach it yet. Then here we've got some of the ostrich. I think that's penguin. It's a really white piece. I'm pretty sure it goes with the penguin. Sorry, I'm laughing at the Benedict Cumberbatch thing. It is funny. Um, you might as well do the 24,000 now to see what I mean. Yeah, yeah, just to find out. To buy it first. They take them once a day out of their habitat and let them walk on the side for humans to the other entrance. In the past, it happened by accident, and then they just kept doing it every day. Oh, keepers make a safe lane for them and keep the people away so they can walk safely. Oh, they're so cute when they walk as well because they waddle. It is different every day because the animals don't have to do it, so only the ones who want to go out on the walk. That's nice. Oh, I'll need to go. I need to make sure I go when they're doing it. I love how penguins think we're just big penguins because where they are native, there is no other two-legged animals. They also follow humans. Oh, they're just so cute. Mm. Right, okay. I'm getting there. Getting there. Oh, there's the tiger. And I can attach the tail now. Woohoo! And I think this goes there. Don't know if I've got that piece to be able to marry it up, but pretty sure it goes there. That, I think, is the penguin at the top. These bits I'm putting here are kind of like the brown colours. What I'm trying to do at the moment is just avoid taking the rock pieces out. Because I don't really have the space to put those out yet. There. So the penguin's here. Ah, wait, that goes there. And that goes there. So I'm needing some more white bits. I'm sure I've got them. At least I hope I have. Sure what that is beside the penguin, but it's goes there. What's that? Ah, what's that? And that goes there. Okay, it's definitely coming together, isn't it? That's the horse. You can tell by the hair. Here we go. That attaches that. So that was a wee bit of penguin there. And that's water, rock, that's rock, horse, I think. Horse, we've got there, that's the front of that rhino. Pretty sure I can't attach that yet, though. I'm very close to being able to attach things. It's just I can't quite yet. It goes down there, I think. What is that? Not sure yet. Oh, it's polar bear. Right, hang on. There. So that's the polar bear. And the rest of it, I think, is just further up. Cool. Attach that. Does that go? Don't know. I'm sure I'll figure it out though. There we go. So if we do with finding this bit, but it's entirely possible I might not have it. Yay! Well, that attaches that bird that I think might be a swan or something. I'm needing some more pieces to attach this to that. I'm not quite there yet, but I'm close. I think I found it. I think I found one. I'm gonna just move these. Are we ready? Right, so this is the edge, and some of the bits I've built up at the edge, and this is Penguin and Co. And it attaches there, like that. Ta-da! Yay! And that goes there. So now I've got a bunch of horse pieces that'll go up here. I've no idea where that goes. I think that might be a fish. I'll stick that in there because I think it might be a fish. That is that bit. That's that flamingo. Ah, a little bit more of that sand slash water there. Horse. Now then, where do you go? I think that's rock. I just am not certain where it. Oh, it's the lighthouse. Right. It is like a little ladder or steps or something that lead up to the lighthouse. Oh, oh, blimey. Oh, I can't attach it. It goes there, just under the lighthouse. Never mind. It's in the right board anyway, at least. Okay. Well, I'm hopeful to get this all done tonight. All the animals, at least. What time are we? 11:15. So that's not bad. So I'll stop for a minute and just have a wee chat. Penguins are the best. They walk so funny, and then you see them in water, and they're so elegant. Yeah, and they're really fast, aren't they, in the water? There is a zoo, I think, in the US that lets penguins walk on a canvas with paint on it to make art, and then they sell it. I would really love some penguin art. The colour is under plastic, so it's safe. Ah, maybe you can make a puzzle out of it. Penguin art puzzle. That's what you put on the side as the artist. Bernard the Penguin. Or whatever it's called. I could count how many puzzles I have as I'm moving, actually. Have you been counting? It's a bit awkward that I just don't know. Well, I didn't for ages. In fact, I don't know anymore because I've had a bunch more and a bunch more have gone. I need to keep up with my spreadsheet. There's a store in Denver that rents puzzles and ships them nationwide. right, that's cool. It's interesting how sometimes it feels like there isn't enough space for different sections not attached, and then magically there is room with more pieces. Yeah, but I think it's when the sections start to gel together and then you realise, you don't need as much space as you thought you needed. Up rental speed puzzle bundles of Ravensburger for people to practice for nationals. Oh, that's a good idea. Must be very busy now. Yeah, I bet. Sorry for splitting the message. No, it's fine. Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. It's a good idea. Right. So let's see if I can figure out this horse. And there's the camel as well. I know there'll be like I think that might be the kangaroo, possibly that one there. Yeah, it is there. So that I mean that's brown as well. So there's going to be a few different things coming together here. I've also got a couple more flamingos that need to go together. Some of which are in front of this horse. So let's see if we can kill several birds with one stone. Probably not the best choice of words when building flamingos, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Right, so that goes there. On there. So it's kind of white and brown, the horse, which makes it a little bit easier to spot the patterns. I think that might be a butterfly or something that's just flying in front of it. There we go. Right, so that's the top of its head. You can see where its hair's streaming out behind it. And there's some butterflies flying in front of it. And there's that antelope. Mm, the camel's pretty big. I'll be needing to find more bits of the camel. There, what was there? That's the horse. Right, so now this bit where I've started to put together some flamingos fits there. It's gelling together. I like it when that happens. Alright, and I'm getting some bits of kangaroo in as well. I think that might be a kangaroo's legs, maybe. There's a wee bit of the kangaroo. I'm not sure what that is, but I think that might possibly be kangaroo. Don't know. There's a few bits with grass in now. Alright, what's that? Oh, that's the horse's leg, a wee bit of its leg. So that goes up here a bit. So it's starting to get wide now. But I think it should just about fit on. Hmm. There, that goes in there. And we've got that gap filled in there. So the zebra's mostly done now. What's that? Oh, wait, that's a bit of the lighthouse again. There, that'll connect that bit. Woo! Okay, got them. How good. Pleased with that. Oh, that might have been the seal then, but it's not. That's a bit of the leopard. So is that. So is that. So we've got more of the grass pieces going in. And there we can see a little bit of the sea, where the sea meets the sky. But we've got some handy transition pieces there. That's kangaroo's head. So that's going to go further forward. There's quite a few sea meets sky pieces here. Yeah, but there's a whole bunch of rock in between. Right, so that goes further up. I think that goes there. In fact, no, that goes there. Yes, okay, so that attaches. That's good. And that attaches there. Yes. Okay, where does this go? Is that right? Yes, it is. And these are flamingo legs, but I still haven't quite figured out. Oh, there we go. That goes there. That, I think, might go there because it's got its head down. Sorry, I'm in the zone at the moment. They're going in. The pieces are going in, so I'm really pleased. That's the horse. Can't quite attach its head yet. I don't think. Oh, there. Okay. That's it coming together there. Yay! Okay, it's got a head. So these are the brownish coloured bits. Then I think they've got to be camel. A lot of the camel is up near where the giraffes are, at the where the sky is behind it. And we've got a lot of rock pieces as well. Now the rock pieces are going to be further along. There are going to be some down here. I'd really like to get that camel sorted though. I'm just wondering how much I can fit on this board if I did a bit of moving around. That's the top of the camel there. Um, I don't want to move too much. Where's the join? Again, I forgot where the join is. There, that's the join. That doesn't really matter though. That can stay on there. Oh, I'm unsure what to do. I'm unsure what to do, whether or not just to stay on this board. That's not right. Definitely horsehair though. Right, I'm gonna have the camel sticking out, just like I did earlier with the giraffes. and just try and fill in what I can because I feel like these are going to go in easier if I work downwards. I think that goes there. Not sure where that goes. That's there. Does that go that way? Oh, what is that? Right. Okay. It's coming, I think. Maybe. There. Trying to figure out what that bit is. Is it camel? I think it is. Don't really have any other animals left. Oh, it might be the donkey. There's a donkey. I was forgetting about the donkey. I think that's there. Ah, that was there. Yeah, that's the donkey. It's kind of browner than the camel. Um, what's that? There. That goes there. That goes there. So that's the donkey that I'm finding here. Oh, I still don't really know what that is though. I think it's camel. I think it goes that way. Like maybe. Yes, it is. It's its neck, and that goes there. Right. Okay. Figured that out. Good. That's good. Um, not sure about that. I thought that might be one of the animals over there. Right. What's this? Look at there. No, don't know. We've not got many of the water ones. Like some of the ones on the water. Not got many of those. I've got a bunch of the greens. There. So some of these might go in. Ah, there. Oh, it's getting tricky, but it is getting there. It's just a lot of the gaps here are being built on here. So it's gonna be better when I can show you a fuller picture of this. I don't think I'm gonna be able to move this across because it's not gonna fit on the board and it'll end up just kind of falling apart. But I think it would be good once I get 4 boards together or 6 boards or whatever and show you properly what they will look like together. Because it's definitely coming. Definitely coming together. I do still have a bunch in here. Uh, there. That's part of the camel. As is that. Oh, there we go. Yeah. That's a bit more of the horse's hair. So, I don't know, I guess I'll just get these out and see if I can put any in, and whatever I don't manage to put in, we'll get gap filled at some stage, I'm sure. That goes there. That goes there. I'm not quite sure where they go yet, though. Ah, down here. That's a bit of the donkey. So I'm just going to lay these out. That goes there. Any that I find that are obviously animal, I will put them in. I'm kind of at a position now where I can just sort of tell if whether they're animal or raw. A lot of these rocks with like blue in them, they go off to the right. They're closer to the boats actually. So I could do with maybe doing some sorting, possibly off the camera, but like sorting what pieces go on which board and then doing some gap filling based on that. Because keep swapping the boards around, it doesn't really, it's a little bit difficult to maintain when I'm trying to live stream. It's easier if I can work off one board. And if I need to gap fill, I can do that once I've kind of sorted what pieces go on what board, if that makes sense. Yeah. Um, Uncertain where that. Oh, it goes there. Oh, it's a bit of the kangaroo. Kangaroo's got really long legs, so I'm getting a bit confused. There, that's the donkey. That's the ostrich, I think. So it goes up there somewhere. That one. Can't attach it yet, though. Unless. Oh, wait. I can attach it there. A lot of these animals are looking like. Oh, it's a pig. This, I think. Is it a pig? I think it's a rhino. Struggling to tell what that animal is. It's kind of weird. Uh, right, and that goes in there. Okay, so this is good. The gaps are filling in. I like it. Oh, I think I found a boat piece. No idea how that got in there. Right. Okay. What's that bit? Right. So that's all the bits I had separated for the animals and the landscape. Out on the board. And I've all of those. And I've managed to put all that together and fill in a bunch here. Now then, what is that supposed to be? Is that supposed to be a balloon? It is. There's a balloon. I mean, I could gap fill some of this sky, perhaps. I've got quite a few leftover sky pieces. I'm reluctant to jump about. That looks like it might be a bit of an animal. Um, like, is that? Yeah, there. It's a bit of the wing of that bird. I think I'll stick with this just for now. I've not got much longer left, really. I'm going to be sort of finishing up soon. I don't have a great deal of this, and I'm wondering if it's because some of these pieces are in like the little surface water pile I've got. I do have a pile of pieces that make up like the water on the surface, the ripples. So it could be that some of them have gone in there. Oh, that's that. That's that tiger. There. Hmm. Yeah, it's tricky, but I am getting there. Oh, what's that? Is that the tiger? Oh, that's the front of the tiger. It just fits on. That's its nose, tip of its nose. Not all of these rocks are forced to go on this board. A lot of them will go on a different board, but I'm trying to find pieces with bits of animal in. I mean, some of these might even be coral. So I think that might be coral. And it's possible that that is too. That's a bit of the rainbow. So it's probably going to go on the board above. Oh, there's a wee bit of that sail. Ah, oh no. um, where's the sailboat? Not that one. Here. See, you've got rocks here, all the way down on this right hand on this middle bit. So I think the rocks are going to have to be. I'm going to have to sort them according to what board they're on, what board they live on, and do it that way because I'm finding it a bit difficult trying to put it together like this. There are some rocks on here, but not that many. And I might have to start to bring the surface water pieces into play, which are over there, next time to start to get some of these bits together. Because I've got a few here that are just floating. I can't tell how they fit in. So, yeah. Oh, wait. What are they? They look like little sheep or something. I think they're in front of the house. Oh, no, that doesn't go there. Looks like it does, but it doesn't. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm drawing to a close here. I'm just finding it hard to keep going, and I'm reluctant to start jiggling the boards around at this stage. I think this is probably a good point at which to stop. But I shall have a wee chat because I'm certain I've missed a load of the chat. I went into a bit of a zone there. 100,000 plus pieces in your to-do pile. That makes 27. Seems much bigger. Whose to-do pile? Sam's. Well, my jigsaw spreadsheet, which is still a work in progress, currently has 697 rows. Oh, it went off. Oh no, it didn't. But this does not include the vast majority of my to-do pile, but does include over 500 that have been completed. Oh my lord. I don't think I've got 697 rows. 351 rows in mine, but that includes all to-do, done and sold since I started puzzling last year. We love In the Zone, Vicky. Oh, I'm glad. So I did go in the zone there. I think it's come together really nicely. Yeah, you need a YouTube channel to justify so many puzzles, lol. Ah, good job. It's a very good excuse. Maybe you should have a channel. Please give the animals faces. Give them faces. It's really coming together nicely. Thank you. Yeah, most of them have got faces now. This one is missing a face, but I don't seem to have the piece for that one. But we've got the zebra, we've got the donkey, we've got the horse, all the flamingos. Well, some of the flamingos have heads. The tiger's now got a face, and so has the kangaroo. This one is frustrating. I suspect that's probably in one of the fish or under the water piles. So, yeah, there's been a bit of mis-sorting, but it's not too bad, I don't think. I would rather spend my time puzzling rather than editing video, lol. Yeah, I can understand that. That's my puzzling done for the night. Managed to get most of the sails sorted and built. Oh, well done, Philip. Well done. I enjoyed doing the sails. They were good. They were good. Wish I could find that bit. Feel like I should have that bit. It should be really obvious, but I can't see it. Frustrating. Never mind. There's always one, isn't there? No, I want everyone to start a channel. There are never enough good ones that post regularly. It's fun, I promise. It's hard to post regularly sometimes, though. You know, especially when it's something you're doing alongside a job or something. It's quite difficult to juggle. And have you got a family as well? I'm stockpiling my puzzles for when I retire in 4 years in case my pension won't cover puzzles. At least that's what I tell my husband, lol. Currently have about 130 with more to come. Yay! More to come. That's what I like to hear. Vice and I are off to go fishing. Looking good, Vicky. All the animals came together really quick. Good morning, after Eve all. Thanks again, Vicky. Oh, have a great time fishing. You and Vice, and I hope you enjoy. And yeah, they've come together really nicely. I'm looking forward to putting it, with the rest of the puzzle and showing you a picture of it all together. That'll be really good. I'll pop it up on the Discord and on Instagram. You calling it a night, Vicky? I think I am now. I don't think I'm doing any more puzzling now. So I'm just doing a little bit of chatting before I don't know what that is. Before I go. Is that 130 you've not done? Jill. Jill, I'm doing the same. I have 65 in my stockpile to do. Also retire in 4 years. Yeah? Yeah, it's good. It's good to have a retirement plan. I retired 4 years ago and I'm really enjoying being able to puzzle all day. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Looking forward to yeah, I bet. All right, so I hope you've enjoyed that. I will go through these boards with you just briefly. This is most of what I've done today. They're what I've got left over from the pile. I mean, it was a pretty big pile. Some of them I think are coral pieces. And mostly we're looking at rocks and grass now. A lot of these are surface water, so I think they're going to be in the surface water pile. I'll show you that pile. There's a lot of pieces in here, so be prepared. So, and I knew this would be the pile I come to next. Ugh, ugh, they're starting to invade each other. This pile here is my surface water pieces. And when I say surface water pieces, I'm meaning all of this above the water line. So all of this with the boats on, all of this here with this dolphin in front of it, all of this here that the animals are standing in, all of that. It's kind of ripply, so it's obvious. You can distinguish it from the under the water stuff. And that's all these pieces here. And I know for a fact, like, look there, there's some grass in that one. I could probably fit that in actually. Hang on. Here. There. So that's just a case in point. I think these will fill in a lot of this. And also in this pile, what I've tried to do is put the dolphin in. So I think next week it might be a good idea to focus on this middle board, the top middle board, get a lot of these rocks in, do the dolphin and the surface water here, and across to the left, fill in as many gaps on this board, and then I'll just, see how much I get done, but I'll move on from there over here to where the boats are. So that I think is a good plan for next week. I've got some leftover pieces, but I can do those alongside this pile, which again, I think I can sort a little bit within. See that? See there? There's another piece. Look, that goes there. So I can gap fill with it too. It's a big pile as well. So once I've got through those, there's going to be a lot more done. And then after that, we're going to be looking at under the water. We're going to be looking at, I just whacked myself in the head with the box. We're going to be looking at all of this. And I think the most logical place to start with that would be these clownfish. And after that, I've no clue. We'll cross that bridge when I come to it. But yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Surface water pieces next week. Focus on this middle board. Fill in these rocks and grass. Gap fill here. And then whatever I can manage there. Depends on what I can fit in. But please, I mean, I've done all these animals today. So that's pretty good going. I think that's a good chunk done in a live stream. So I will pop these pieces back over there. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. What's that? Like, thank you so much. Well, good morning after you, Vicky and chat. Thank you for a lovely time. You are most welcome. Thank you. It's the best thing to do. Yeah. Surface pieces was so satisfying to do for me. Glad I separated them. Yeah, me too. I think it is going to be satisfying because I think it's going to really kind of close this top bit off, and there would be gaps to fill, but, it just sort of separates it, I guess. It's a sort of a puzzle of two halves, really. But I think, once I start finding pieces in the sea, and I'll be able to tell where they fill in a gap up here. So that'll be good. That'll be good. So I'll round things off. Thank you so much for being here, for chatting away with me, and for being members and for watching my channel and watching the lives. If you watch after the fact and you've missed the chance to be able to chat, please do leave a comment. I would love that. If you left a comment, let me know what you think of how it's going so far. I will be back with more of this next weekend, next Saturday. You've heard my plan, so I'll just keep plugging away. I'll get some progress pictures up of this on the Discord server and on Instagram. Speaking of the Discord server, if you are not a member of the Discord server, please do join. There is an invite link in the description, and you can use that to join. It's a great community, really good laugh, really good fun. And there's a lot of puzzle along stuff in there. You can post your pictures. And there's also information and channels in there about the 5K puzzle marathon, which I'm going to be doing very soon. I will be bringing a video out on that tomorrow, so look out for it. It's going to give you all the information about how I'm going to do it, what it's going to look like, how the live streams are going to work and things, and just let you know more about the charity I want to support and what my plans are. I do go into a bit of detail about how I might sort it and things. So it's going to be a good video to watch. And I'm really just kind of really wanting to let you know about that and encourage you to watch it so that it gets shared and people know about it because I'm raising money for a good cause. So yeah, and I think it's just gonna be a fun challenge too. So look out for that tomorrow video on the 5K Big City Collage. And check out the description. There's links for this puzzle in there as well, associate links. If you wanted to puzzle along, this is a puzzle along puzzle. So please do check that out. And also check out my merch stores. I would love it if you would give those a look. I've got some great designs in there as well. And that all goes into supporting the channel as well. So I think that's everything. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. It's been lovely to chat with you all. Happy puzzling, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.